everyone. I'll just wait for a few of you to join before I take you for a little walk. My normal little walkies. We've been sorry we're a little bit late. We've been having a few technical issues, just put it that way. We've got a nice little setup that Rob's been doing, and we can't quite get it to work just right. So that's something to be doing in the future. Well, for the future. So just wait for a few to join, because we are in a gorgeous location. Let me turn it round. Look at that. There are other people up here, so we've got to be... I'm going to fool you now, because I'm going this way, but I'm actually going to turn around in a minute to show you our live location. Oh, bear with me. So there are, as I say, there are people, other people, so you might hear some giggling and stuff. I know there's some children, well, to say children, youths. Right. There. Let me back up a little bit. That's our live location. Impressive. Now, we're not really quite sure what it is. We think it's, by the looks of it, it's part of a mine, maybe. There's, if we walk further up, which I'm not going to do, because obviously the other people are up there, there's great big like grinding stones, so and over there in the distance you can see it's like a quarry face wall. Hi Di. Thanks. Or Diane, whichever one you prefer. Right, and then we've, since Rob and I came before, it's a very, I don't know whether we're trying to work out quite what that is, whether that's sort of witchy, we don't know, because it's very, this place is it's not far, so you can hear the noise. It's not far from a very famous, I'm going to loosely call it witchy area. Right, hi Peter, thanks for joining. So I'm just going to show you this. Look at it. I'm not quite sure. It's Sarah over there. Have a wave. Yeah. And we have Kaylee up the top. She's just chilling out. She is. She's even got a little candle there, bless her. So this, I mean, there's old pipe work. I mean, whether it was a mill, we honestly don't know. Bear with me. I'm just going to walk. I'm going to walk through here. I can actually, I'm going to actually sort of stay. I mean, this is on Stanton moor, which is in the peaks. It is the peaks, isn't it, up here? Yeah. And we're not far from, well, not a million miles away from Nine Stone Ladies Circle, which is somewhere right up there. So that's why I say it's sort of quite witchy. I mean, if you have a look on the internet, it'll tell you all about the Nine Stone Ladies. We would like to go up there one day, but it's one of those ones you need to get up there in the daylight. So now, what all this is, we don't know. Whether it was remnants of a fire, whether it's oil, but it's only on these four walls. So you've got, bear with me, let me just try and show you. So you've got out the inside wall there, inside wall there, and then if I go back through, just setting the proximity light off, bear with me.
For the mouse.
Oh yes, there's a little mouse running around somewhere, bless it. I think it's just wondering who's coming to... Sorry, I think I've just trodden on the cat ball. I mean, that's quite significant. So that's there. And there. Now, interestingly, as Kaylee quite rightly pointed out earlier when we were having a good look at the place, if you look up at the beams, it's not on any of the others. So,
And it's on this sort of...
yeah, it's just this one beam, and it's on all the walls, isn't it? Yeah. So we don't know. We don't know what that was. But there's also, excuse me, you got a great big sort of, oops, try not to break my neck, like a pulley up there. And there's, where was it? There's a bolt somewhere in the floor, wasn't there? Oh, bless her. Right, under here, there's like a bolt in the floor there. Just put the piece of wood back over so we don't go flying over it. No, I'm not going to be able to do it, but oh well. What else was I going to show you? Oh yeah, over here. There's that as well, so we don't know. But looking, if I come outside and show you back in again, turn my torch off. So if I turn around, I'll try not to turn around too quickly. But this is it. I mean, we were just fascinated when we first saw it. Hi Sarah, thanks for joining. So, I don't know whether Rob knows anymore, so I'm going to just go and put him on the spot. Because you know how I like to do that. And you haven't said hello to Rob yet, or he hasn't said hello to you. There we go. He's hiding in the nook. Right then, Rob. So,
yeah, I mean,
what do you know about it?
I know. Well, I don't know. I assume there's not a lot about it, but there's quite a few. What's it doing, Joe?
I'm alright.
Okay. There's quite a few sandstone mines in the area, and I can only assume this is one of them. The rock walls over there. I'm not into sort of geology or anything like that, but they are. So the candle keeps flickering now. I think it's a cat ball. Yeah, I assume that this is an old sandstone quarry. There's various. I mean, where we are is basically set stages on the side of a rock face. Now, I like old buildings anyway, but we've been here once, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we've been here once. I'm not sure if Joe's mentioned it on the trip. Now this is daytime. It's one Sunday afternoon. We had to walk up there, and we could smell gunpowder.
One excuse me. Peter said some good stone in those walls. Do we have any stone tapes, I wonder?
Well, yeah, you could silicon. Yeah, the stone tape theory. Yeah, it's quite possible. So
Fingers crossed.
As you were saying,
what would we like to get a vision of when this mine was actually running an average day? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And what that would be like, and to capture it as well. Absolutely, that would be absolutely amazing. To capture the average day when this mine was working, or even a glimpse of it, a few seconds. That would be amazing. But no, unfortunately, I don't know a great deal about it. I've tried this afternoon. I've been on the internet and tried to Google it, and not a lot comes up. But I know it's one of several mines.
What about our findings further up the track?
Yeah, I mean the thing is, we could always see.
No, there was that little house, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's a little house further up. Like I said, it's in various stages along the rock face, which is just over there. The only thing that I can say is it might be at various stages of the quarrying. You know, my thoughts on this building. I think it was a pulley house. I think with the beams in the roof. Probably there's bracketry there that could have held a shaft. Probably a pulley, big wheel. I don't know. I said a bit of a guess. But
There's remnants further up as you sort of go. There's a track. Let me show you. Bear with me. there's like a track there, and if you go sort of up further into the woods, up there's it's almost like where there was a bridge, wasn't there, Rob?
Yes.
And there's great big grinding stones as well, big massive ones, almost like you'd expect like on a flour mill or something like that, but obviously not.
Yes, yeah. There's big stone discs.
So that's a weight or something like that, isn't it?
See again, it could be counterbalance.
Because look, you've got the hook.
Yeah,
on it,
absolutely.
and it's as if it's dropped and gone into the ground.
You see that? I mean, you can see the little hook there. So
Nothing else, maybe. It's pretty
what was that?
solid into the ground.
Is that wood or is it stone?
Stone.
That's wood.
It-
That's wood.
Is it wood? Well, you ain't shifting it. Try pushing that.
That's wood. Yeah.
It is wood. You can see. It is.
Hi Graham, thanks for joining.
So what was that then?
So whether that was a beam
anchor
that
point.
went up, an anchor point.
If you look, I mean, there must have been a pretty big construction in here, because if you look down at the far end on the floor, you can see the square pads where something big sat.
Yeah, I've just shown them that. Yeah. It's so we don't know. We don't know whether there's any hauntings here.
It's another one of them, waiting to see if
It's,
anything
yeah,
happens.
it's another one of those. I mean, the actual area itself is renowned for, well, they say about being here in the dark on Stanton moor. So yeah, but I mean, actually, the moor, I mean, he's further up. So, but we're not going to make it up there tonight. So, let's see what we can find. Hi Sue, thanks for joining. Let's see what we can find. As I say, we are aware that there are other people. Now that's interesting. Sue smells smoke. Now, there's two things here with smoke. One, could there have been a fire here? Or two, there are some youths further up that have been having a bonfire or a little barbecue. So there is smoke. You are quite correct. Now, whether it's applicable to this building or whether it's the fact that... Say again. Yeah. With Kylie says, you know, the floor, I don't know whether you can see it.
I mean, if you walk around the building, there are various areas where people have had bonfires and stuff and small campfires. Yeah.
I apologise, we are with the ordinary phone and the torch tonight. We're trying to work on a better night vision setup, but I haven't quite got it right for tonight. So hopefully we'll have a bit of a play in the week. So shall we?
Yeah, I'm going to ask if, do you fancy calling that? Because like last time she had such a good response.
She did. Brilliant, thanks Sue.
I'd like to kick it off. So,
and being as it is true to your nature up here, it's all yours. Come on then guys, let's see what we can get.
Cat and ball. You see what I mean?
Wow.
Hello. We are not here to harm you. We come in peace. I'm Kaylee. This is Joe. We've got Sarah and we've got Rob. If there is any spirits here, would you like to communicate with us? We've got several different devices. You can set the light off like this one. We've got other ones scattered all around. So yeah. So let's see. Is anyone here with us, please?
I'm going to try and position myself so that I can, bear with me, I can try and catch as much as I can.
Look that way. Joe.
Actually, yeah, bear with me. I'm just going to have a bit of a fidget round, and I'm just going to try and find the best vantage point so you can see all lights and things. And I'm just going to try. Oops. That's it. No, I'll lean against the tree. It's like being the sailor up the blooming, what's it, up the mast.
Crow's nest.
Right up the crow's nest, that's it. Right, I'm going to knock that off. And I'll keep just panning round.
Yeah.
So I'm relying on you guys at home. Your senses as normal. Let's see what we pick. What we get. Come on, if there's any spirits here with us, you may have worked in this building. You may be associated with the land. You may have come with us. You may be associated with the 9 stone ladies.
Cool.
Now that's interesting, Peter. He's heard men singing for a short time, rather like a male voiced choir. Now maybe they were singing about their work.
Like a shanty song.
Yeah, Rob said, was it like a shanty song sort of thing?
We just had wood on necrophonic.
Yeah, necrophonic has just said wood. Now is that the fact that we're in a wood, or...
Come on, spirit. Is anyone here with us who wish to communicate?
So one thing about us, we do like to push ourselves a little bit and try and test out places that we know nothing about. If you see anything, feel anything,
That ball again.
Okay.
cat balls going off again.
So there's someone with us then.
I feel like somebody is,
I'm really attracted to this.
yeah, yeah.
This is where obviously the majority of my knowledge.
Somebody's on the sidelines, sort
I
of.
think it's something's here. This is where I keep being drawn to.
Now there's like a little sort of cutout there. Is that like a
Little tiny doorway.
little doorway? That's right. Rob's just bringing the REM pod over. I have a feeling
Two over there as well.
we're being watched by other people as well, because I've heard cracking of twigs and.
Literally smack bang in the middle. Just there and that's where we are. That's why I
Can you see that, Joe?
Yep, I've got it.
You have got a proximity right down there, by the way.
Well, out there.
Yeah, can do.
Oh, there's paper.
It is actually getting quite,
Starting to go a bit leaky now, very quick, isn't it?
yeah, a bit creepy. Now it's getting darker, but I suppose that's just because of being in woods.
Blinded yourself with that.
We're going to make that sort of the focal point and just see.
What's to get out of it, mate?
Bear with me. There you go.
Do you know what that sounds like? It's like dragon.
Yeah,
Dragon.
something's
Yeah.
been dragged across the.
Again, dragging the stone.
Come on, if there was a spirit with us, that you set that
grindstone.
cat ball off, the little flashing ball, would you be able to do that again for us, please?
The swing.
Yeah,
So,
it is.
we're getting a noise on here now.
It does sound like something's been dragged across the floor.
No, think about it. The
Ah,
grindstones.
yeah,
Possible?
quite possibly, yeah. I don't know whether you can hear that down there. I might be a little bit far up.
Yeah, nothing like that, it's not, is it?
Yeah.
Come on, then, if someone's with us. set one of the lights off, please. You've done this one twice. Set any of them off just to communicate with us.
Just going to balance myself a little bit better, mate.
Be careful, she's on the ledge there.
That's all right. No worries at all.
Joe?
Fudge's just joined us. Yeah, it's all right. I'm just resting my bum on me.
Is there any witches here? I've got a headache brewing.
On the top, that was supposed to be the, which is,
Is it?
oh, yeah.
9 Stone Ladies is up the top. Yeah.
Oh, with the candles, and I'm adamant with that on the branches which light. With the ribbons.
I've got some pictures actually that I took before it went too dark, which I'll post later. And there's, I mean, if anybody knows the significance, say again.
And also on your TikTok account.
Yes, it's all right. Yep, we've also got stuff on a TikTok account as well.
To head over and follow you.
Kylie's plugging our TikTok, which is good. But yeah, there's like a load of ribbons tied to a tree, all different colours. There's like 2 of all different colours, except for the brown one, which is only 1. So if anybody knows the significance of that,
Did you hear that?
what was that?
The knock over in that doorway.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did. I did hear that.
Spirit, if you just knocked,
If it is, it's enough. It's no door, that.
can you make a sound again? That was not. That was nothing paranormal. That was.
That's like A up then.
Hey up.
Hey, is that from?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that a
Derbyshire
local
saying
thing?
hey up.
Hey up is Derbyshire, yeah.
Hey up, did you hear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, it could also be Yorkshire, but hey.
Let's just have a quick pan round.
I've got a headache, or just on the side of me. I've got a headache, but I think it's due to the smoke, to be absolutely honest. It's just this side. Well, mine's just the front.
I'm just going to watch your eyes because I'm just going to shine over there. There we go. Let's rub down there. There's lots of little bugs again.
Spirits, we mean you no harm. We just wish to communicate with you. Do you wish to communicate with us? All you've got to do is just set off any of the devices that are down on the floor. Just touch them, go near them, try and set them off.
Did that just say our
Yeah,
day? Can you guys hear? I bet you can't hear the necrophonic down there.
Want to put it up there?
Yeah, pop it by my foot. If you pop it there on the edge, that's it. No, because I'll tread on it there. That's it. And then hopefully you'll be able to hear that as well. It's so peaceful here.
You know, I was just going to say that.
It hasn't got an edgy. It feels a bit. I think it's just being in a wood, doesn't it? That
Yeah.
it feels a bit creepy, but it hasn't got a sinister feel at all.
What I'm feeling is that when it was running, you'd only probably get 1-2 people here max, just to keep this running.
Can't see him down there.
I reckon most of the people would be up on the side there.
Actually, on the rock face.
Obviously, you've got your sort of miners and that, but I think you probably have 1 or 2 engineers in here.
That's good,
it.
Sue. Sue doesn't feel any bad energy either at the minute. Come on, Spirit. You've tapped the little coloured ball twice. Can you do it again for me? Diane can hear children's voices.
Looking.
No, it's not good.
What?
You know
Wow.
Okay.
K2 just went off.
Yeah, over the corner here. Somebody's in the archway.
Somebody's in here working, but they're humming away to themselves. You know as you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that.
Can you just set that off again, please?
It's quite reassuring when you actually
Did you
get...
capture that, Katie?
Yeah, yeah. I haven't moved my phone from over there, so yeah. I've got...
The pod in the middle.
The REM pod.
Yeah, it was the pod.
Was it REM pod? Sorry, I just saw the flash, but I know I caught it because I haven't moved my camera. No, we don't. Sorry, Sue. No, we don't have a medium with us. I'm sort of relying on you guys. Kaylee, how would you describe yourself? Not medium, but
I had to practice with it, and I get visions,
she gets visions and stuff. So,
strong feelings.
and very, very strong feelings and stuff, but not a medium as such.
No.
And obviously she practices Wicca, so she's perfectly at home in this area.
Sometimes I get Tourette's and it turns out to be correct.
From that way.
Hi, Steve. I'll say hi back to him. Now that cracking's the youths up there.
Somebody coming this way.
Is
Somebody
there?
coming this way.
Oh, right, okay. So we might be being joined in a bit.
She's been doing it like this code all night, and then she'll occasionally say,
Okay, Sue says you are considered a medium. Sue says you are considered a medium. Yeah. I suppose there's different aspects, isn't there? Hi, Caroline Ruby Lee. Can say hi? Thank you for joining. Or what?
One person was in here just keeping an eye on.
Yeah.
And then it,
I'd say the same. One, maybe two. Just making sure it kept running.
swapping over.
Like overseeing it, yeah.
And he's coming away to himself.
See torchlights now.
Tom?
Tom?
Was that Tom or it's on?
Tom?
Just shining the light, just letting people know that we're here.
have we got a Tom here, please?
Yeah, they're going around the back, sorry. That's alright. I'm being eaten by midges again. Absolutely, anybody's welcome to join. Yep. Sensing a hermit that lived there at one time.
No,
Peter says.
There's a house.
He says he's
halfway up.
been watching you for a while, a friendly old soul. That's
There's I think there's two houses. I think there's one over there, or what could have been a house, and there's one further up.
yeah, there is, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are. You're right there, Peter. There could well be because, as Rob says, just a bit further up, there's like the remnants of a little cottage, which we're assuming is where the youngsters are, and a bit further on from that is a little derelict cottage as well. So whether they were the workers' ones, we don't know, or whether indeed maybe a hermit. It's a perfect spot because there's running water further up as well, isn't there?
Yeah, it actually runs down the path.
I'm just having to be very careful here because I'm trying to move very gently. And yes, sir. Anybody's welcome to join. I'll tell Kaylee as well. Kaylee says you're welcome to join her group. So in America, in Ohio. I'll sort that out, Sue. Okay. Yeah, if you could explain with Kaylee, she's blocked her how do we put it, your feelings and that a lot, haven't you? So for a lot of years. So now just getting back in touch with them all, and I suppose developing them further now. Right, I'm gonna put my torch. I'll put my light on actually. There we go.
That's the stairway.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Well, the rocks down there, stairwell. Yeah.
That way.
I reckon actually Peter could be right with that. You know, with the hermit being up here.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is, you've got two buildings that possibly could have been a residence, although very rudimentary.
Very primitive, isn't it? But yeah.
Come on, spirits. If you're with us,
That's brilliant. Thanks, Sue. I'll pass on your
we've got two
message.
devices on the floor. They're totally harmless. We don't mean any disrespect or any harm. We just wish to communicate with yourself. See that you're here. Maybe if you've got a message for one of us, or a message for anybody that you'd like passing on, or even if you need help, we would like to communicate with you. We'd just like to affect one of those little lights on the floor.
I keep being drawn over there.
Yeah, so I kept
You can affect one of us in a nice way. Just come and have a chat with us. Show us you're here.
Now, if that was in a closed building with no bugs, that would have been a perfect orb. But
So then coming that way, and that's how they got to the workings of it, you know what I mean? From that side and that side. That was bricked up there. There's a stairway up there.
I'm wondering whether there's a massive wheel in here.
Yeah.
what, in the middle?
Yeah, in the middle.
It's certainly got the ironwork for it anyway.
Yeah,
Hasn't it?
and then the cable would go off up the side of the rock face.
There's a lot of cracking going on in there. Come on, spirits. Sue's heard the name Georgette
Georgette.
from Spirit.
Georgette, are you with us?
Georgette, do we have a spirit of that name with us?
Nice old name.
Absolutely lovely old name. Did you work here? Do you want to, have you got the spirit box with you? Yes, well,
Okay.
let's just have a crack with that. We'll keep that running. Bear with me. If everything goes fuzzy, then I've dropped you on the floor, but I'll try not to. I'm just going to try and get down from here. It's all very easy getting up, but not so easy getting down. Bear with me. I'd like to go for a walk off up in the woods, but and take you up there to the other little house, but come on, spirit. Just set that little ball off again for me, please. Please don't be scared. We mean you no harm. All we want to do is just find out a little bit more. Whether you worked here, whether you lived here. Just find a little bit more out about you. I'm just going to put that on. Come and talk to us. We honestly mean you no harm. And the little devices on the floor, all they do is light up. Gosh, that's loud. They light up and all they do is just show that you're here. They show your presence. When you walk towards them, they'll shine different colours. And the little cat ball, you've already seen that because you've already touched that a couple of times. Eaten alive again. I'm just going to come and stand by you, Rob.
I'm holding the device in my hands. Rather noisy. But if he's speaking to this device, he might be able to hear your voice. Could you tell us your name, please?
We have got the table with us too, but it's back in the car, which is a little bit of a walk.
Okay.
We could go and fetch it.
I heard relax. I just heard a woman say relax.
The beams across the windows as well. No, Sue says don't worry. And I'm gonna just move myself into a different position. Hi, Annie. Nice to see you. We have bought some little trigger objects for children. See how we could, if we ever come back, we'll bring them with us. Definitely something I'm wanting to just walk with me. So I'm wanting to walk over here to this doorway. Oh, there's the cat. Okay. I just want to...
Hello.
I thought that said hello.
Oh, okay, put it in. Hello. Can you hear us?
You're quite correct, Peter. I don't know whether it attracted hippies, but quite possibly because of the stone ladies up on the top. And also campfires. There's a lot of people have little campfires here. In fact, not too far away. Hang on, if I shine the light, bear with me a second, I'll be back. If I shine over, oh no, not that way, bear with me. Let me show you. If we walked just over there, there is actually a little campfire over there where somebody's had one. So you are quite correct there. Nick says she heard hello in that doorway.
I must have misheard. I heard, well, I thought it sounded like below or... Yeah, it was probably...
I reckon it was a clear hello. Necrophonic saying Rob's name. Again, it's twice. Absolutely, so yeah, I'll we'll pop back when there's not so many midges about. Because they like the light and they're biting.
Would everybody like to try that?
Anything? Are you feeling anything up there? Kaylee?
K2's just gone off.
Is that this one?
No, this one is.
The one nearest?
Stuff up there.
I'm sorry I missed that one because that K2 that I'm shining at now has just gone off as well. Now that could have been me with that K2. Because don't forget, obviously this phone's on. No, I mean I'm there. Look, I mean I've got to get to there. So, and I wasn't. Yeah. Okay. Let's just debunk that one as well.
I'll turn this on.
See that one I've got to get right close to them, so you can see that it's not me that's
Rob 3 times now.
that's not me that's setting it off.
Talk to Rob. Can you set one of the lights off if you are?
Or affect the rods. There's Kaylee standing up there is holding a set of dowsing rods. You're probably aware of what they are and how they work. You can actually manipulate them.
I'm coming back up so you can see the rods.
This one's facing all the way over here.
I'm sure that said listen.
Right, I don't mean to try and push you off them. Just reset them. Take them back. If spirit's strong enough, it'll bring them. If there's anybody here with us that would like to communicate with us through the dowsing rods, can you show us your clear answer for yes? Whether that be opening the rods fully or crossing them. This is entirely up to you.
Who? Who?
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Let's say who?
Who?
Me.
Who?
Said me.
Maybe. Oh, that one's swinging. Let's take them back into the middle.
Help.
Help.
Help me.
Do you need help?
I do. Yes.
Bear with me, I'll be back. Spirit? Rob? Luann?
Spirit, do you need help?
I haven't heard Luann. Spirit? Rob and Sarah have just heard you say, help me. Can you confirm that you need help?
So we need to communicate. If you need help, we can help you, but we need to communicate with yourself. There's various ways that you can communicate with us by affecting the
Proximity light. Oh, it's a mouse.
Oh,
mouse.
there's a little mouse there. That's just set the proximity light off.
It made it jump as well.
We knew there was one running around.
I bet it's shot the mouse as well.
That's what I mean. You should see it jump.
There's various ways that you can communicate with us. We've got a little device over there.
Oops,
You can
sorry.
talk to that. If you want to manipulate the rods, you can do in any which way you wish. Like I said, the lights are there too. Just manipulate one of those just to show you with us, and we may be able to help you. But we do need to communicate with you first. Anybody?
Will
feeling
you
anything?
listen?
Of course we'll
Did you
listen.
hear it? Will you listen?
Yeah?
Stop. That's say murdered
moving
or
there?
something then.
Sue says, is there a Luann here?
Is there Luann here?
Hi.
Hi.
Wow, that was a clear woman's voice, that was.
Luann? Can you talk to us?
Was that a yeah? Yeah, like a yeah.
Is Luann a child?
Well,
It sounds very young, doesn't it?
I've been feeling
we've had a couple
child.
say about children, yeah.
Yeah, I've been feeling a child, a girl. So would that be Luann?
If you can hear the voices in the background, that's the youngsters. There's nothing paranormal.
Hi, that's that little girl again.
Luann?
Luann? Hi.
Could you show us where you are by manipulating with the light so we can speak to you better? Make one of the lights flash. There's little balls on the floor. If you want to kick those too, they'll flash as well.
It was, Diane, it was very clear. You are right. Luann, none of these lights will hurt you.
Set one off.
Can you walk towards one of the little green lights?
Just kick that ball out, please.
That was another hello then.
If you move those, they'll flash.
Can you kick it back to me? Oh, that just went off.
Ow!
That just went off. It stopped and went back off.
It did.
That was you, Spirit. Can you do it again for me, please? You kicked it, it stopped, and then it refreshed again.
Just give it a tap. Hi Adam, thanks for joining.
I'll kick it to you. Can you kick it back to me?
It's like teaching the dog to play with the ball. Be interested to see what you pick up on, Adam, as well.
Do you not think that now it's gone dark, the acoustics have changed?
Yeah.
It's more echoey and more hollow now.
Yeah.
Right, can you kick the ball back to me, please?
That doorway over there bothers me, and I don't know. It's not in a bad way. I just keep wanting to go back there. I also want to go through into there, into the other room.
I think whatever, if there was a wheel here, I think whatever, it's probably the obvious one, was driving that wheel was in that room there.
I think, yeah, that in here
Was
the main hut, and in there the people would be working. If that makes sense.
yeah.
And then we've got the wheel in through here.
And I think
Is that why? Can you pick up, Sue, whether it's male or female? She says the doorway, there's a spirit looking in. I keep wanting to look over there. That doorway, that big doorway. I'm getting attacked by bugs. I'm just going to put my torch on to come. I'm just going to come down. Oh. Adam's picking up on a male. That's great, thank you. An older gentleman. Okay. Oops, I've got to make sure I don't tread on these cat balls.
Branches.
Yeah,
Could
be. Could be curious eyes. I'm just going to come into here. There's torches over there.
I don't know if that was one of your shadows I've just seen here. Would you? Their shadows wouldn't show in there, would they?
That's brilliant, Adam, if you can.
Rob, just move again. Just move this again.
Right, the torches, the lights over there that you can see, that's the youngsters. They've been having a barbecue. Now this is where, bear with me, this is where I think the workers would have been. The other one, the one to the side, Sue, so, hang on, bear with me. Not the big one, not that one. That one. Or this doorway.
Yeah, but I'll put my torch over by the window there because I've put my coat back.
That's right, I've lost where the cat ball is. That's it. Ooh, Peter had heard a woman say to close the mine down at Christmas is terrible. Wow, do you know, actually, that's made me go tingly, that has.
Yeah. That's quite. That was that. That was
To
yeah.
my left, Sue.
Oh yeah, that was like a. It was got an accent to it as well.
See, now, Joe's there, and the shadow's there. But that's not where I saw the shadow, it was more further
Yeah,
over.
okay.
So,
That one. That's the one where we had the clear hello. As we walk, as
So
Rob
she
and I
does
walked
today.
to there, it was a clear hello.
did that say leave?
I don't know.
Just try the S-box again. Just while we're down there, because we're a little bit out of range by Kaylee. Okay. There's a spirit looking in the doorway, not far from you.
Oh no.
Just press.
Yeah. This doorway, by this doorway here.
I can't see you because I'm blinded. by-
Sorry, sorry. This is my class trick. This is of blinding everybody.
Oh, no, that's wrong. Hold on. Oh, I can't see. There we go.
I'm very good at it.
Sorry, what doorway? I can
That
see you now.
that doorway.
Yeah, I can feel something over there.
Okay.
I was
Oops, sorry.
comfortable up here,
My hand going in front of it. What's there?
but I'm not
Adam-
overly comfortable there.
Okay, that's interesting. Now, Kaylee's not comfortable standing by that doorway. Adam, yeah, there's the youngsters have got the torches on.
No, there's a light
Oh,
there.
is that?
Yeah, the youngsters have got the torches on there. Adam says he's not sure if it's a connection with the older gentleman, but he's getting a name Paul.
Star.
Is it start or stop? With an accent?
It's like an American accent. But it said, I thought it said star. Weird.
Do we have a spirit named Paul with us? Yeah, she says if you're afraid, just ask for Archangel Michael.
Okay.
It'll be on her drive home, but she'll be alright while she's with us. She's safe. So we think that must have been a stairwell that's sort of, I'm just going to poke at the screen, sort of there.
Yeah,
Yes. And so yeah, we've got our crystals with us. Diane's just heard "get off me." Which corner? That one?
What?
That corner? Or this corner?
There's noise in that corner there.
To my right. So that corner. Okay. Is that correct? I'm very obedient.
Spirit, would you like to talk to us? Using this device I've got in my hand. You might be able to hear your voice. We've also got a set of dowsing rods.
Adam says there's a man in that corner.
Yeah, there is a noise in that corner.
Yeah, Sarah's heard a noise over there too.
Like, sort of shuffled the feet
Yeah,
in that corner.
I just heard
like somebody
a
shuffling the
real-
feet.
I don't know if you heard that.
What was
A
that?
real rough get out.
Ooh, nice. We've just, yeah. Rob said he's just, I don't know whether you just heard him, he said he's just heard a very rough get out. That's interesting. says that children would actually play the children would play hide and seek in here.
I think there's more
I think
room
there's
up
a
there.
girl.
I think there's a little girl over there.
Yeah, Kaylee's picking up on a little girl.
Like a loft.
No, that's all right, Adam. Don't worry. I'm here for you. This is your life as much as ours. I mean, we just come out on location and love the interaction from everybody. So, no. If you want me to go anywhere, do anything, you just tell me and I'll do my best to comply. As long as it doesn't involve me swinging from up there.
It's good.
Excuse me. Diane's with you, she can definitely hear children. She said, Kaylee said right from the beginning, children. Right from as soon as she got here.
Look out there. We'll definitely
We coming?
That's it, we're coming.
Where are you coming to? Get
I'm just gonna walk a bit further over. Sorry, sir, I'm blinding you again. It's hard.
Because I'm not even annoyed.
Footsteps out there.
You have to listen to it. It's like, ignore the white noise. Listen to what's...
Right, Sue's getting Hannah, a little girl Hannah. Adam's getting Hannah as well. Hannah?
Sometimes the word will be like, say if it says tree stump, so you get the tree as a male, then you get a woman saying stump, like a tree. You have to listen to it.
Almost like a big wheel will be in the middle.
I'm standing here, which is if there's no floor here. You know, like,
I'm trying not to blind her.
I'm trying to work out how to explain. You know, like when you go to the beach and it's as if everything's moving from underneath you.
Yeah.
It's like that, it's not here. Stand there, see if you feel
What's the cat ball?
where is it? I just hit it.
Bear with me, I'm just going to stand.
It's as if this is just a walkway. And the loft up there.
I'm going to grab the one pad. Which corner? This corner? I'll be brave enough. I'm quite happy to go in the corner. I'm either brave or stupid, I don't know which. Right. Now I'm standing. I've got my back to the wall. Okay. Yeah. Both, please. Tingly, Adam. Not like when we were in Wales and we were on the beach and it was like an electric feeling. It's not like that. It's just a sort of gentle tingly. Yeah, as I say, all across my shoulders. My shoulders feel heavy. The only way I can describe it is like if I've been carrying a heavy weight and you drop that weight, but you've still got that. You've still got that feeling. Now,
Sure, I can hear children talking.
I honestly feel, Adam, as if there's two here. I feel like the heaviness may be associated with the male, but the tingling, yeah, it was nice. It wasn't oppressive, nothing, not a threatening feel at all. Just sort of,
your name?
Just a nice gentle tingle. Okay, I'll give it a...
Tell us who you are.
Sue says Hannah's about 10 years old. I feel she's one of the ones that sort of runs round. Yeah, and in answer to your question, Sarah, yeah, it's like a floaty feeling there.
It's not, yeah. I don't know why there's only 2 of these.
Yeah,
So
brilliant. That's great.
if it was on a frame,
Adam says the heaviness I've got on my shoulders. You know, like when you've held a whole load of buckets or something, and you
like I had what Lady's Private.
yeah, you got that heaviness across your shoulders. I've got that, but then that nice tingly. You stand here up that corner and just see what you feel. We've got 2 investigations going on here. Stand in the corner, right? Sarah's going to be brave enough. I'm trying to keep the phone down a little bit so that she doesn't get blinded. That could be the midges.
No, it's not. You're not even a spider on you. But it's like all over the back of my neck.
Yeah, like a gentle tingling.
It's like a tickling.
Sue says Hannah likes Sarah. That's probably because she's a. That's because she's a mum. Right, I'm just gonna.
Hello to me. Do you want to play a game?
Are you? Just set up my thing to speak to Hannah.
Okay, all right. Well,
You get back in your corner.
Hayley's gonna. She's gonna bear with me. I'll just walk back over here.
Right. Hannah, come and play with me. There's a little ball on the floor here. Look, if you touch it, you get some pretty colours. Come and play with me.
I should explain. Kaylee's a mum too, so Hannah may like.
Come on.
Should have brought Boo Bear.
There's no need to be scared. No one's going to hurt you.
Keep leaving Boo Bear at home.
Boo Bear needs to come out.
Do some work.
Mm.
Hannah, are you here? Come on. Come and set this ball off. Come and show me that you're here.
Hannah, come and sit down by Kaylee.
Do you know what to sing Ring Me Ring Me Roses?
Do so?
No, go on, tone down. It wouldn't look good.
What do you want me to sing?
Sorry.
How do you just know Ring the Ring the Roses?
Yes, I do.
It's up to you if you want to try it. If you've got a little girl here, then I think might appreciate it. If you want to.
Is there any other little girls here? Is there anyone else with Hannah? Come on.
There was a tap over this corner then.
Come and sit with me.
To my left.
Let's play a game.
That's me with jackets.
Sue says she feels Hannah standing behind Sarah.
What the brick wall?
Hello. Are you standing next to me? You set the ball off if you are. The lights up different colours, look.
Just come and stand over by.
Can you make it do that? Give it a little tap. All the one by Kaylee. It won't hurt
And
you.
there's Sarah.
Just want to play a game.
Hannah, come and talk to us. Or if there's any other little girls here, you come and speak to us as well. They get slowly up here.
I bet it gets lonely up here.
What tap?
Yeah.
I thought I heard a tap.
Yeah, there's a tap up this corner here as well.
Which
Not
corner?
this one behind me.
I was thinking down there on the far right.
Mm.
South side, isn't it?
Sorry, I didn't mean to stab you.
No,
with a
no,
dowsing
no,
rod.
it's alright.
Is that you in the corner?
Trying to kill me with the dowsing rods.
Can you tap again if that was you?
There's a tap up that corner. Oh, Sue says she feels like she's afraid. Hannah, honestly, we won't hurt you. We just want to come and say hello. We'd like you to come and say hello to us.
The tap on the far right again.
In this corner again.
Right, okay. Right, guys. Adam, Sue, Diane, Peter, Nick. I'm going to be brave. We've heard a tap in this corner a couple of times, so I'm going to stand in this corner. That noise is a kettle by the sound of it, so that is not paranormal.
I actually wondered what it was.
Can we have a cup of tea over here, please?
Adam says Hannah's wearing a white gown. From what you can see. Okay. Can you feel anything from where I'm standing now? I always love doing these sort of places where you know absolutely nothing. You don't know whether anything's going to come through. Whatever you get is just like, well, it's just a bonus.
I'm going to tinkle on the right side.
Spirits, if you want us to leave, set any one of the lights off.
You getting something different now?
Yeah, I'm just trying something else. I'm feeling lonely.
Adam's hands feel electrified.
I feel all tingly just on the right hand side.
If you want us to leave, set one of the lights off.
I
Come on.
okay.
I'm just feeling happy now.
My legs. I know I'm outside, but my legs have got iciness to them.
Come on. Any one of the lights. You can do it. Just show us that you want us to go.
And I feel like they've been sucked into the ground, to be honest.
Oh, it's not that early.
Yeah, I can smell weed.
Something's just dropped us there. In that doorway.
Joe's just put this up.
No. Just
Let's just tickle my arm.
It's funny that Sue says we might feel a hand or a pinch.
Yeah, my arm is just tickle.
No, you're not that far.
But it was like, wasn't this jacket, it was underneath.
not working.
So
Cauldron is a part of the spirit being there, yeah.
where's your arm? Right, that's on the outside, yeah.
Underneath.
But it was sort of like
Under there.
like that, a tickle like that, but underneath.
Ooh.
Right
Somebody's putting their hand up your sleeve.
There's look, the hairs are all stood up and in there. It was there.
I think that was Hannah trying to touch you.
Hannah, was that you that's just touched my arm?
I moved away from that corner. I don't like it.
Which one was?
Will you touch somebody else? Like you've just touched my arm. So they can feel you as well.
Hannah, can you affect these rods?
Hold on. I'm steadying. Somebody want to ask now?
I've got a really, really sticky feeling now.
What is that, sorry?
Could somebody ask out?
Yeah. Can you centre him a bit more? Get him right. That's it. You're standing level. I know it sounds daft, but it does make a difference.
Rob, stand on the step there, because that's completely flat, look.
Right, bear with me. Let me follow my husband.
Cat ball, you on it?
Oops.
Oh, you haven't sunk it in the mud again, have you? I've got to pick it out.
I keep treading on the cat ball. Oh, wicked. Adam said there was a massive orb. Now, I've been wondering whether some were orbs, but obviously with the amount of bugs that are flying about, I wasn't sure what was what. There's a big spider there.
Are the same spirits with us now? Well, it's Anna, Georgia, Thomas, or any of the other spirits that have been mentioned. Would you affect these rods? Either you can either throw them all the way open or cross them over. It's up to you. We just want to know that you're here.
Sue says Hannah wants to play with you, Sarah. She likes you.
Hannah? You going to come play a game?
Okay, if there's any spirits. Ah, that's good. Thanks, Adam. It's a bit difficult for me. I can't tell. I'm like...
I can see a light over there.
We may be joined in a minute, so we're just gonna pause for a little while because the youngsters are on the way down, as you can hear. We're just gonna hold. Just pause for a second. I'm not quite sure.
There's quite a few images about.
Yeah. It seems to be just a sign patch.
Yeah, as I was saying, with the orbs and stuff, it's difficult for me to tell because all I can see is like a round object. Some are flying faster than others, and some appear to be moving like an orb. Yeah, it's a bit difficult for me to tell, so I'm grateful for that. Thank you.
Is there enough of a breeze to blow my head?
We're going to give this about another 10 minutes because I have a feeling we're going to get invaded in it. You're not going to do any more with the dowsing rods?
Yeah, well, I was thinking, what do you think about moving further up the track?
Moving closer to them, not really.
Yeah,
there, the track splits.
With that old team on that one.
Okay, alright.
they might have gone up to Stone Ladies.
Yeah.
He kind of wants to play with them.
Sue says someone is outside, human. Yeah, you are correct, quite correct. Right, Sarah's now got the dowsing rod, so.
Okay, Hannah, if you're here, can you play with these sticks that Sarah's got, please? You can move them any way that you want. So if we could work out what would be a yes and what would be a no, just so that we can communicate. You push them whichever way you want.
I feel like it's me that's being pushed, not the rods.
So which way do you want them to be for a yes? You want to cross them? Yeah? Can you cross the other one? Good girl. Can you cross it a bit more? Okay.
Whoa.
That's good.
What?
I
Wow.
don't know if it's my eyes. What do you mean?
I'm going to move away from that.
I don't know if it was my eyes or a bug, but I'm sure I've just seen something walk about that high,
Wow.
went across in front of my eyes.
That was impressive. I thought it was me.
The spirit that just set those lights off, would you possibly be able to do that again for me? Be very grateful.
Hannah, was that you that just set those lights off?
Something went past the screen. I don't know whether it was an orb or a
It
moth or
was.
something.
Can you do it again for us?
I done seen an orb.
I said I saw something because I was looking at the rods, but it was underneath. I don't know if it was a bug or what, but it's something moved across.
So I say it's difficult for me to tell on the screen because
Hannah, can you set the lights off again for us?
I'm going to take the emphasis off. Now, if they go off again, obviously,
I'll just stand where it was.
you stand back where you were. And as you can see, I mean, Rob can't set that off, so.
I've got to get. Oh, fell over.
Just reset it a second. Yeah.
Right, I need to sit down
Right.
and do this because I just feel like I'm being pushed while I'm doing it.
Do you want to try the rods again as well?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'll just say.
Right,
over
I've got.
there, I felt like I was being pushed. I just couldn't stand
Okay.
still. Okay, Hannah, can we start again? So if you could move the sticks for us, if you could cross them for a yes. You like moving just that one, don't you?
Something's gone very cut. Can you feel that
Yeah, and yeah.
draft?
There's
Very,
more on my shoulders there.
very
Do the other
calm.
one as well, Hannah.
I know we're
Wow,
outside.
shit.
I know we're in the
Thank
woods,
you.
but there is
Well done.
no breeze
Inside
at
your
all.
back.
I can smell weed.
Yeah, there's somebody there. That's out here, that is.
Smells nice.
I've got no torch.
They're not up, that's not drifted from up there. That's somebody right down here. Well, where's my torch?
I've got no torch.
Okay. On this bit, all there.
Yeah, you've got a torchlight over there. Or is that? Yeah, there's a torchlight. There's a beam coming across from there.
There's a lot more.
Was that me shining the torch? I was just trying to think we've got somebody on the outside of the building. Which makes things a little difficult when you're trying to concentrate.
Right, we'll carry on.
Sue, I'm going to say you can smell smoke again. There you go. That's why you can smell Sue.
They aren't that far away, actually.
She's just lit up. So you're quite correct. You can smell smoke. She's very perceptive, is our Sue.
The little girl that's with us now, if you'd like to play with Sarah, could you just manipulate those rods for me? Either cross them or move them all the way apart. Up to you. Just to prove that you're here.
Sue says, see, I told you.
Don't mean any harm, disrespect. We just like to play with you.
Just stick in there. Did I have a bug on me then?
Yeah.
Well, there's that little red light over there. If you want to walk over to that again, you can make that change colour.
Hannah, come and sit next to me. We'll play with these. No, they won't hurt you. Do you want to do that?
Hannah, if you've just crossed those, can you bring them back out so they're straight again? Ah, wicked. Diane's just seen a big orb go past you, Sarah.
Come and sit next to me.
That's brilliant. It's all these things that we'll see when we, when we watch it back. I'm not always watching.
Come on, sit down next to me. And play with the lights as well then.
Do you know?
What was that?
I've got a feeling. I honestly don't think she likes men.
No, I think she's a bit wary of you.
I don't know. I'm not a medium or anything, but I just get the feeling
Hannah,
that her father used to beat her.
do you want Rob to leave?
Adam's smelling the smoke now.
Just get the feeling her father used to beat her, and I think her father might have worked here.
Do you want Rob to go outside?
Okay, guys at home, would you agree with that? That
You've got
yeah,
some odds to
Adam says he
do.
thinks she's been abused. Yeah.
I think it's more of like hit than anything
It won't
else.
hurt you.
Well, abuse
Yeah.
can be anything,
Okay,
can't
yeah,
it?
Sorry.
It's no, don't need to be sorry, but I mean, abuse is in all different forms,
Come on,
isn't
come
it?
and
So,
sit down next to me.
Hannah, I promise you, Rob's ever so nice. He's got to be. He's my husband, so he's got to be nice. So he won't hurt you. I promise you. He's not going to abuse you. He's not going to hurt you at all.
Does Joe Springer anywhere?
No, Sue says the smoke that she smokes like a cookout or a bonfire. Yeah, they've had
There's been a barbecue, hasn't
they
there?
have been having a barbecue up there, so there is smoke in the area, and they have been breaking twigs and stuff and putting it on.
Hannah, can you move the rods? In the
Adam said he was
direction that you're
writing.
standing,
He was writing that as you were saying it
so we know
What?
where you are.
about being abused.
Oh right, okay.
That's brilliant.
That's good then. Ties in.
Absolutely.
Can you move the other one as well? Are you standing by Kaylee?
Yeah. I'm just going to move, just pan across a second. We get a feeling that she's here.
I keep
She's there.
feeling this nail here is really hurting. It's throbbing. You know when you lift your nail up and you catch it, it throbs. There's one finger here is throbbing. I don't know why, because I haven't whacked it.
We'll give it a couple more minutes. I shall. Paul, the bloke who was making my shoulders go heavy, was her dad.
Right.
That makes sense. So Paul used to work here. Yeah.
There's just a knock in that other building.
She likes to pinch, so you will feel her.
Anna, did
There's
you
been a-
lose a nail? Possibly if you did you lose one of your nails?
There you go. Look at that.
Right, yeah. It's this one then, isn't it?
So
This is really hurting now.
that's amazing.
I wish I could shake it off. I really feel like I've ripped up my nail and I haven't.
Maybe she got it
Throbbing.
caught.
It's throbbing.
Yeah, I wonder if she got it
Was it
caught.
an accident here, Hannah? Just recentering the sunset.
So you heard a knock over there.
Yeah, in the other room though.
So Hannah, did you hurt your nail here? Did you have an accident here?
I think Paul's behind in that room behind us.
Yeah.
Watching us talking to Hannah.
I
No, okay.
think
Right.
Hannah, have you got the strength to take the rods back out to the middle so that they're straight out in front, pointing towards me?
Top of my head's all tingly.
Can you do that? Can you bring the rods back to the middle for me? If you can you bring the other one, sweetie? It's a good girl. I don't mean to sound patronising or anything, but wow.
Good girl.
I am tingling, Hannah. You are
Top of
amazing.
my head is really, really tingly.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much. You're brilliant. Thank you. Hannah, can you tell me, is your dad standing in the room that's behind us, behind me?
There's a bug just gone across.
Yeah,
the
it's
wall in front of it.
what's it? It's like a dandelion thing.
A what? A dandelion?
Yeah,
Fairies.
Daddy long legs.
no, it wasn't.
No, it's a fairy.
Oh,
you
a
know,
fairy.
The clock.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. No, it was.
Sorry,
it wasn't
Hannah.
all-
Sorry, Hannah, we got a little bit distracted there.
No, I could just say something
Yeah,
floating.
it was. What's it? Dandelion seed.
Right, that way in a
Hannah,
minute.
I'll ask that one again.
What was that?
Over in that far corner.
Yeah. Is your dad standing behind us? Behind me and Rob? He's in the room that's behind myself and Rob.
I've got goosebumps now, and I've got a heavy feeling.
Peter says, was that Tinkerbell? Quite possibly. Yeah. Her dad, yeah. She's just confirmed her dad's behind.
Really heavy feeling.
Hannah, can you take that feeling away from Kaylee now, please? Can you make somebody else feel that?
Thank you ever so much for taking the rods out to the beginning. Beginning point, I should say. Hannah, can you take that feeling away from Kaylee, please? Can you stop doing that? It's hurting her now. Just be gentle with her. She's here. She's here to talk to you, and she's here to comfort you. Absolutely, yeah. That is exactly how it feels, isn't it, Rob?
What?
He says Adam says it's making sure that us guys don't step on his toes by helping her.
Yeah,
he keeps
the
her
actual
hair.
atmosphere. It's got like an oppressive atmosphere now. It's
Oh, I've got like a...
not. I wouldn't say really oppressive, but it's like an uneasy.
You know when you get pricked with a needle?
Okay. Sue says her dad is telling her not to acknowledge us, but Hannah is about to do what Sarah wants.
Come on, Hannah.
I feel as though something's just
You
gone like
can't
that with your
hurt you
leg.
anymore, Hannah.
Someone stabbed you in the leg.
Well, not
Someone
stabbed,
just stabbed me in my arm.
but like
Yeah, that's what I had in my arm.
flicked
Come on, Hannah.
my leg.
Come and sit next to me.
And again.
That pain's just eased off.
He can't hurt you anymore.
Thank you, Hannah.
And literally almost just took off my nail because of the pain.
Hannah?
Thank you for taking the pain away from Kaylee. Thank you.
Oh.
Now we're going to be joined by.
You got that torch, Rob?
I've got a torch and yeah. I've got that one if you want.
Stuck it in my arm again.
I've got an eyelash in my eye now. Bear with us. Just going to let these people go past. He's in there.
Are you?
Hi. He's definitely in there. Ah, okay. Adam says she definitely wants help. Now that's what she's asking the females of the group for, and she's desperate for the help. Okay, Hannah. She wants to go to the other side. Hannah does.
I've gone really, really tingly when you just said that. All over.
Hannah, I'm going to ask you a very sensitive question now. And I hope your dad doesn't do anything to upset this, but Hannah, can you take the rods back out to the middle? No.
No, that could
That-
be somebody.
You got your phone on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright. Could be.
I can move.
Hannah, can you bring the rods out so they're straight, so they're pointing towards me, please, sweet? That's it. Wonderful. So, Hannah, do you want... No, Hannah, can you take the rods straight out front, please? Straight out to the front. A little bit wider apart. A little bit wider. I know it's going to take a lot.
I'm getting the word interfering.
Okay, we will, Adam, don't worry. He says, yeah.
Interfering.
Yeah. Well, just as you said that, now, Rob hasn't heard what you said, Adam. He says, if we try to provide the help, Paul's going to cause trouble for us, so be careful. Okay? I'm just going to ask her, Hannah,
Someone should prodded me in the back.
do you want to go across to the other side? I'm not saying we can do that because I'm not sure your dad will let us. But do you want to? Okay. Hannah, can you bring the rods back out to the middle, please? Back out so they're at the front. So they're straight ahead and get my teeth in. Tell I need a drink. Can you bring the rods so they're straight out to me? A little bit further. Yeah. I think that thud.
Anna?
Did you hear it?
Oh, yeah, I heard that. Anna? Hannah, sorry.
Yeah, Hannah.
Could I ask you a question, please?
That's a good girl, thank you.
Could you point the rods in the direction of where your father is standing? Is that possible, please? Just point the rods up in the direction of where your father is.
Just between you and Joe.
Okay.
Hannah, is your dad, Paul, is he standing between myself and Rob?
My phone just gone off.
Yeah.
I've got tingly all over my chest. Oh, what's that? It's on me. Can you get it off?
Oh my God, what is that?
Get it off.
Oh, Sarah, it's ugly. And it's huge.
It's gone in the case now.
Right, that's going back with us.
It's like a beetle, look, it's still on the floor. It's down
Where?
there, it's down there
Sorry.
somewhere.
Oh, I'm moving.
So it was massive.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So, Adam, if you can do this from your side so that we... I'm being a chicken here.
What the bloody hell's
I
that?
don't know.
Does anybody know what
Do
that
not
is?
swear, you're on Facebook.
Sorry. Someone get a picture of that.
So that we...
Sorry.
I apologise, Kelly is being attacked by a bug.
Turn it into a wildlife video.
Oh,
Kaylee's just been attacked by a big beetle. Flying beetle at that. I don't know quite where, I don't know.
it was on my shoulder. That's where it's there.
What is it?
Oh, look, it's about to go.
It's probably going to get me now. I'm nice.
Oh, it's behind me.
Oh,
It gets to you, obviously.
Yeah, it's
It's not quite going to plan at the minute. People we can cope with, beetles, maybe not. It's trying to get me now.
I think it's light. See, we should have done light vision.
No, I think
That's me.
Right. Apologies for that. I think we've got rid of the beetle.
we haven't. It's on you.
It's flying around somewhere. But anyway, right. Paul is seeing Rob as a threat.
K2's going off, but I'm not
to him.
quite sure whether you're too close.
That's probably me. I'm just a bit wary of being over here because that beetle's still about somewhere.
I think Rob's still on it.
I ain't got a clue what happened to that, but no, it's behind you.
Sue says the beetle's from Paul. He sent it to attack us, basically,
Right,
I think.
okay.
Well, she said he sent the beetle, but that's
Paul,
what...
you can have your beetle back.
You can have your beetle back, definitely.
We don't really want a beetle.
Anyway, Adam says Paul is seeing Rob as a threat, being the only man in the group, and with him being opposite
Okay,
to Paul.
My phone's off.
Do you want to take a
He
step back
wants
then?
you to be very careful. Me,
Thank you, Adam.
I'm miles away from it.
My phone's in the case, actually.
Spirit, whoever... Oh, it's going off again. I'm sure to God that thing's in my pocket. Rob, it's in my pocket.
How can it be in your pocket?
Oh, it's in my pocket.
There's nothing in your pocket.
There is.
There isn't. You know, there's a torch. Oh, it is. Oh, hang on 1 second. It's in the. It's. In...
Can you get the beetle out of my pocket?
Picture of it so somebody can tell me what it is.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
If
You might have to strip.
just squash it.
What in your pocket?
Yeah. Bear with me. I'm just going to pass the phone over to Sarah for a second. Have that.
If we fight Rob, you're on the
It won't
catwalk.
be going very far now because it's in that pocket.
Well, can you get it out, please?
Well, I can't because I've got a phone in me.
What's just something just dropped, or was that the zip?
It's in that pocket.
Let's have a look. Let's get the camera in there. See.
I'm sorry, guys, but
Hang on, it's there.
It's not out of this world. In this world. Look at that. What is that? Does anybody know?
yeah, and I've just put my
Flip
fingers
it
in
over,
there.
Rob.
It's going to take off.
Rob, flip it over so we can see. Hang on.
Hold on, we can't put this on YouTube.
Hang on, Joe. I want to see if anybody knows what
No.
it is. That thing is not of this world. It's not. I'm not seen anything like it in my life.
Well, it's coming out. Have that.
Where is
I
it?
don't know, I heard it hit the ground. Not getting in my pocket.
Do you think we
Oh,
ought to?
there.
it's over there.
Do you think we ought to edit this one?
Oh, it's going to fly. It's going to fly. Look at
Oh, does anybody know what this is?
Look at him. He's going to take off again. Look, Sarah, he's getting ready for it. Where is it?
Rob's just killed it, I think. Does anybody know what it is?
It's going to take off. It's coming. Oh.
Stop it, I've had 3 kids, I can't cope.
What's the cat balls?
Right. Okay. We're back. Apologies. This was one. Alan Pritchard, it is me that's stripping off. Oh, Jane, thank you. Hi, Jane. Jane says it looks like a Maybug.
It's dead.
Don't do
it
that.
was, basically, it was instant. It didn't suffer.
Peter said it could have been a hawk moth. It was it got hard exterior. Anyway, this is one of the trials and tribulations of doing outdoor investigations.
Tomorrow night we'll be doing the
Tomorrow night
day
we
in the
won't,
life of a stag beetle.
we won't be in the woods tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, that was a bit worrying when I put my hand in the pocket and it was there.
It was on my shoulder.
On that note, oh, Sue, it made your feet itch. Oh, I had to be very brave then. Otherwise the phone would have gone flying across the room.
Well, it was an unexpected finish to an investigation. I've not come across anything like that before.
I bet he's laughing. Adam says Paul's laughing at us now. Yes, I can actually quite imagine that.
At least he's, we've made his day.
Hannah, I'm sorry. I think we'll have to come back and talk to you another
Just a
time.
couple's going off.
Guys, on that note, bit of frivolity at the end of our live.
I can hear something buzzing again.
We'll bid you a good night. Oh, really? Okay. Sue says need a fly swatter, and Peter says it's very rare, apparently worth a fortune.
Oh, Rob! Right, I've lost my phone.
I'm not going to tell you what he's done to it. I'm not. But it's down there somewhere. Ah, poor little thing. Rest in peace. We should have preserved it. Anyway.
That cat ball just gone.
On this. I don't know.
No.
I thought it just went off. Anyway.
On that note, thank you ever so much everybody for your interaction. Ever much. I need a drink. I'm thirsty now. Thank you ever so much for everybody's interaction. We're going to call it a night.
Oh dear.
While we can get out of it safely.
We'll find it.
For more than one reason.
What's that cable there?
Tomorrow night, being as it's Bank Holiday Sunday, we may well do another live. If we can find a suitable location. What do you reckon, Rob?
Yeah, I don't see why not. We have got something lined up. Basically, it's a continuation. If you remember, a few months ago.
You're right, Diane. It was horrible. Yes.
If you remember, a few months ago, we did a bit of an investigation on a plane crash in a ward. Now, while we have gained permission to go in there again. While we were investigating, we discovered some buildings. I might as well go on with the story. Well, now started.
Started, so finished. Who was it?
We didn't know.
That's great, Jane. Thanks ever so much. She says she's the first time watching, but she's definitely be back. We're not always quite this excitable. We do like to have a laugh and a joke. We do take things ever so seriously, really. But you know, positive energy and all that. It's yeah.
Anything can happen with the paranormal.
Anything can happen, and it certainly can happen on our investigations. Yes, so brilliant. Thanks ever so much, and we look forward to seeing you again. Definitely. God, sorry, Rob.
That's all right.
Very quick. No,
Can I not
actually,
be here now?
I'm going to stop him now because if he tells you too much.
Won't be opening the gym when we get back.
Yeah. If he tells you too much, then there won't be a story tomorrow night. So I'm going to say good night to everybody and watch tomorrow night. We'll post on.
Okay, who's going on?
No, this one here, Rob.
Yep, that one there. We'll post on what time, but we'll follow on from the downed aircraft.
Yeah, it's not the story's not actually directly linked to the down aircraft. It's just that while we were trying to find the crash site, we came across these buildings.
And he'll tell you about the buildings tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hold that thought there. I'm stopping you in your tracks because you'll tell them too much.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
So,
I'll shut up then.
a night from Rob.
Good night.
Good night from Sarah.
Good night.
And good night from Kaylee. And a good night from me. So see you tomorrow night. We'll give you a shout on the page what time we're going live. And thanks ever so much, everybody, for all your interactions. Really, really appreciated. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye bye for now. Bye.